This is a day that my Father has made. I will rejoice. Jah, I thank you for this morning. Oh, it's a brand new day. Little bird, they thanking and they sing. So let's all get down and pray.
Good night, teacher and the prof fans. Welcome again to another episode. And as usual, I have here with me my co-host, Prof. What's up, man? What's going on?
Yeah, I know. Evening. Subscribers, welcome to another episode of Teacher and Prof. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. All right?
Please and thanks. So,
Mr. Teach, what are we discussing tonight?
yeah,
What's our topic?
when I knew, you know what the hot topic is? MVP, Nike, Elaine, Thompson, Herah, Sha'carri, Richardson.
So what are the Jamaican people saying? What have you heard?
What we heard, there was a letter sent from Elaine Thompson's camp to MVP, her club, that she will be no longer be needing their service come the new season. You know, some people get it who are privy to the letter, stating that it was a bit on the unnecessary rude. You know, it was abrupt, and you know, for somebody who was a member of the club for such a long time and had a relationship, the letter could have been stated. Your intent could have been stated a little bit more, you know, a little bit more decorum, you know, because something about you, you know. I'll no longer need your services.
So when you say next season,
They are on a break now. They are on a break. Training. They are on a break now.
Training.
Yeah. Training starts. Jamaica training starts. MVP training starts.
October 18th.
Mid-October. Like they're expecting the 18th of October to start.
And that's in preparation for the World Championship next year, right?
Well, it will turn out to be that. Yeah, it will turn out to be that. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
plus the Diamond League
no, but whether or not they have a major event is the same period to start, man.
Okay.
So even if it's Diamond League alone, it's the same.
But next year is big.
Yeah,
this year we had the Olympics and we had Diamond League. Next year we have World Championship and the Diamond League.
And Diamond League and
plus other meets.
Yeah. So she does state that she no longer need their services. And there was another rumor that she was to sabotage with Nike. Now, let me get a little backdrop about MVP. MVP, the head coach Stephen Francis, the founder of the club, is a Nike sponsored coach.
So let me ask you a question for those who don't know. Where is MVP club located? We're in Jamaica.
On the grounds of University of Technology.
So what about the Boats Track Club?
Racers.
And they're
and of the University of the West Indies.
As well.
No. MVP at University of Technology. Racers is at University of West Indies.
Okay, and Racers is sponsored by Puma. Puma built the track.
Yeah.
Right?
But specifically for Bolt. Not even for the club, you know, for Bolt.
No, for Bolt. Specifically for Bolt. That's their money, man. That's the big star, the big dog. So what about MVP? Does MVP have the same facility as?
No. The University of Technology does not have a Chevron track, no.
Doesn't have a Chevron track. Dirt.
But they train at the Stadium East.
Stadium East. Okay.
So they have arrangement with the entity that runs and upkeep, maintain
Mm-hmm.
the stadium.
So Nike couldn't do the same thing for MVP like what they did with racers?
No, but they want to get in that little.
Or is it because it's not a bold-esque type of thing?
If Sha'carri more forget that than like to a bolt than any other athlete we have out here. You know? Sha'carri more forget that.
Okay, so back to what you were saying before I cut you off.
So let me make some adjustment to this thing. So at MVP, I'm learning, and I've been hearing this before this whole scenario. I always hear Shericka Jackson. Remember that name? The person that came third in the 100-meter at Olympics. She's an MVP athlete. But when they say that, your coach Stephen Francis, you always correct the media and say that, no, my coach is Paul Francis.
Your brother.
I'm always Paul Francis,
the brother.
The brother of Stephen. Somebody say, why is you always a correct it? Stephen is the man. So even if Paul is directly to you, we know the overarching. Steve is Stephen. No. There's a reason for that. Know why? Because Shericka Jackson is not a Nike.
Right, she's a Puma.
She's a Puma. So MVP, in their smart way of controlling either side, Stephen Francis is a Nike sponsor and Paul Francis is a Puma sponsor. So
yeah, Stephen Francis
cannot coach Puma athlete and Paul cannot coach Nike athlete. They just happen to be under the one umbrella MVP, but they are separate.
How does that work, though?
They are separate.
What about two different sponsors?
Two different sponsors, two different coach. So I guess they have to submit the coaches responsible for Puma athlete and the coach is responsible for Nike athlete. Nike and Puma accept it.
So they're aware of it.
Yeah. As long as the athletes keep acknowledging their sponsored coach. That's why she always do it. I think she's coached in saying it.
That's always correct.
She always correct people. Even at the Olympics, the coach Steve said, no. My coach, and she was deliberate. My coach is Paul Francis. Stephen Francis is not my coach. I must big up my coach, Paul Francis.
Because I always assume that, okay, they're both from the same club. They are
teammates. Technically, they are not teammates.
Technically, they're not.
No.
And that might play into how they celebrated.
No, because that's personality. Because a lot of things happens behind the closed door. Even if they were both Stephen Francis, because Stephen Francis started off without sponsorship, it was MVP and MVP, like from Michael Frater days or Asafa days. It was the coach wasn't sponsored in his early days, but No,
the reason why I said that is because during the Olympics, and people say, "Oh,
Yeah, but no. But what
I said to them,
personality, even if you have the same code, personality and little rumblings and thing behind closed door will cause them to kind of not be friends, and it kind of show. That is number one. Number two, Jamaicans expect the people to be competitors, but still yet.
Buddies.
No, we are competitors. We will have a drink and laugh at that brown so. But on the track, it's business, every man for themselves.
Right.
We can't stop because
Track and field is
yes,
not a team sport, sir. It's
we
an
as
individual sports.
yes, we as fans are the problem. We as fans see them as team, but they are not in a 100-meter race. They are not team.
No, they're not.
So they have to go from this individual mode at the start, and you want them to switch off as they reach the finishing line. No, you're not going to switch off. You're not going to switch off in a 100-meter.
Right. And they don't train together either.
Worse.
That's two different coach.
Worse than don't train together. They're two different programs. You know? So they are both trained to compete against each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, you know, but what is happening now? Just two things happening. And I don't know which one the chicken and egg, what triggered off what. But
Yeah, but
rumors have it that Sha'carri is Nike. Sha'carri is Nike biggest track and field athlete right now. Right? You saw after the Olympics they put out some big thing about her, even though Elaine just won the Olympics. Double sprint Olympian.
I mean before Prefontaine?
Yeah. They put out in the sports media big spread you know it's just Sha'carri. Now I think
she's a 100-meter champion.
yeah, Elaine ego was bruised. That's what this is being said out there.
No, but I mean she did remove Nike from her thing for I don't know, was 24 hours, 48 hours? Where it appeared as if Nike was no longer her sponsor.
Yeah, as a retaliation to
And I had people talking.
Yeah. So
You know,
I think she been harboring thoughts that Sha'carri is getting on her as a fan sponsor. Sha'carri has not won anything apart from
the US trials. That's it.
yeah. No,
Has she won anything else?
Yeah. NCAA. Yeah.
That's US. It's not world.
Yes. Yeah, a student thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. The one that never reached low enough. Yeah, so she has never won Diamond League trophy. She has not won World Championship, and she has never. As a matter of fact, she has never represent US.
No, she has not.
And she has not represent them at the Olympics.
She's still young, you know.
Yeah, she's 21. However, you bypass the triple gold medalist. In bypassing the triple gold medalist of 2021, you also bypass the 100-meter Olympic record holder in the 100-meter because Flojo did it outside of Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
And the 200 also. So you also bypass in doing so the fastest woman alive because Flojo is not with us.
Right.
So being the second fastest, you are the fastest alive. You have so much.
She's the first woman to win back-to-back 100 and 200.
She's a double Olympic champion. The first female to do it.
Female to do that.
You have so much things to write about. You have so much things to learn about. You have something to put up on a pedestal about. So much things. And you choose not to do nothing one.
Because you're an American company, and she's not an American sprinter.
People say that too. But so she's harboring thoughts of leaving and going to Puma. Right? Rumor has it. In the same breath, Nike, I don't know if Nike is retaliating and rubbing it in our face, but Nike has approached Stephen Francis as a Nike sponsored coach to coach Sha'carri Richardson here in Jamaica. That's adding salt to your wound, vinegar, salt, lime, lemon. What else you can put in that wound?
No, but here's the thing. How long does she have on a Nike contract?
I don't think I've not heard anything like that come up as an issue.
But she can't just up and leave if she's still on a contract.
Apparently the time is right. That has not come to the fore as yet.
I mean,
I don't hear. I think about breach.
Listen, Nike is known to mess things up in our athletes. They lost Neymar to Puma. They lost what's his name from Golden State to Under Armour. This is him again, and his wife is Jamaican. Golden State Warrior, basketball.
Steph attack.
Steph Curry.
Steph?
Yeah. Steph was with Nike. And they botched it.
We never know so that gone sour too.
They botched it and they went to Under Armour. They almost botched the Michael Jordan deal.
What?
Yes. Michael Jordan was looking to leave Nike. And I'm sure there are other athletes out there where they...
Yeah, probably smaller names, But the good thing about Nike, while we talk about the bad, when we compare them and Puma in track and field, this is track and field, right? Nike is more willing to reach out to no names through the system that they have set up. They will pay Stephen Francis as a coach so that Stephen Francis can pick up people and support them without getting paid from the potential. Because you remember, say it's an investment. Stephen Francis is going to say and say, I would want you to join my club. You don't have to pay me. Because Nike is already paying. And the athlete can wear the Nike jerseys.
What about a young...
Puma doesn't do that. Puma more unpick stars.
Oh, okay.
Stars and, they're more in.
What about the other, the girl that was on the 4x1, Jamaica? The young girl.
Brianna.
She's a Nike.
She's a Nike.
She's Nike.
But she's out of Nike.
Yeah, but she's still a no name,
Yeah, that's what Nike. Yeah, that's what Nike does. Man, that's what Nike does.
Yeah.
Nike will, although Puma picked Usain Bolt from early as a no name, I wouldn't say as a no name because when they picked Usain was world youth champion, world youth record holder. Okay. But if they fall off, says them pick him when they fall off and not look to come back. Some would say no name. Time they have the biggest potential out there as a 100 meter runner.
Right. The potential was there. They saw something.
But Nike go beyond that. Nike will allow the coaches to carry one bag of people and most of them will get lost along the way. And there's a few of them are going to come through for you. So you're going to lose those, but you hope so the few are going to make it back the money on the investment at the end. Like Elaine. So Elaine fears not paying the coach until she starts making money. In target back return on the investment. So is that one, and everybody kind of watch, Elaine have paid the coach. No, the coach has been paying Elaine, benefiting from the coach longer than the coach is benefiting from her. If you put the years together, the coach has been benefiting from a shorter period than what she was benefiting from. She was benefiting of Shelly money. You understand me?
Right, because Shelly is Nike.
She come there, Shelly was the woman.
Yeah, and Shelly's with Nike as well.
When she came there, Shelly was double Olympic winner. Was already a double Olympic. What she achieved, no, Shelly was that. So she was like, Shelly-Ann!
Right, yeah.
So the money that was there that can take a woman from Manchester and no name, Shelly held that, Asafa held that before that. You understand me?
So, because you and I watched an interview that she gave with a US, reporter, right? A US team of reporters, and she denied that she was leaving. I mean, Coach Francis did also give an interview to Jamaica reporters, and it was a bit vague, and his response kind of left everything up in the air and kind of caused even more speculation as to, because he didn't clear anything up at all.
And he gave explanation for that. He cannot discuss what he discussed with the athletes discussed with him. So right. he said that from the outset that he can't discuss what he and the athlete discuss. However, the tone wasn't dismissive. It wasn't dismissive, and it gave you the impression that something is amiss.
Something's happening.
Yeah.
So you and I saw Shelly-Ann's interview last week.
Elaine
interview last week. Right? Has there been some new development since?
I've been seeing in the media that the letter is real. More and more media houses since that.
Have they released the letter?
No, because they can't.
Content of the letter?
They can't.
Who can't release it?
I guess MVP can't, because that letter was sent to them by a athlete.
So MVP is agreeing that they did receive a letter from Elaine?
No,
they're not. They haven't said that.
But people who see the letter, are privy to the letter, are confirming that the letter is real. Not about reputable reporting,
Right. But we don't know who that is. We don't know how reputable source is. No. And we don't know what the content of the letter is.
And I tell you, Elaine, I no longer need your service. This is Elaine and MVP to MVP. I no longer need your service. Or we no longer need it. It's one of the two. Either I or we. We mean she and her husband. I don't know.
It was that abrupt.
That's what they're saying. That this what?
So
all right. I'm gonna tell you some things. I'm gonna point out some things from the Elaine interview. That is, but draw your attention. You make people, Prof, and the listeners will make what they will do. Elaine said.
So wait. Before you continue, let me ask you a question. Do you believe that she's leaving?
Yes, based upon what I'm going to say.
Okay. That's right. Okay. Continue, sir.
Elaine is a double Olympic champion, right? Double. So she's not the business long, Before she make her name, she was there. And she make her name 5 years ago. Because of COVID, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So 5 years plus probably 3 years. 2-3 years before she became the first Olympic. So, me see if we about 7-8 years, she have MVP. Elaine knows the system of training. She know the period, she know when training finish, she know when training start. Elaine told the foreign reporter that. Remember this, can you watch it? They said, then where the rumor come from? She said that. The people in the media always make up story. Them all one time said, but dead. Media people all make a story. So she blamed the media for the story.
Right.
But she also went on to say a possible reason for them making up that false story is because they don't see her in training. But remember, I just finished international duty and we are allowed a break.
She said they're allowed 4 weeks break and she's not going back until the 18th.
But everybody's on a break. There's no training to go for no. And Elaine knows this. So the entire Jamaica is looking at her as a liar because that's why I bring up the 18th.
So you're saying that couldn't be the reason then?
Couldn't be the reason for the media to be lying.
But it's standard.
It's standard that not only you alone on break,
but everybody.
But everybody's on break. The season's ended. The season has ended.
So we're looking at, it's like football. The season end of May. Players get 3-4 weeks off.
Pre-training.
July. From July, them start training again for pre-season. Yeah, okay, yeah. People don't understand. I'm trying to simplify it.
Our pre-season starts 18th of October. Not only for Elaine Thompson era, but for the entire MPP. So there's no training for no reporter to go and see her missing.
Right.
There was everybody missing. So that reporter would suspect the entire team to believe in MPP if they're using that principle.
Right.
Everybody looking at that and saying, what's he talking about? So if she can go that far to ascribe a blame to the media and how it might come about, we know that something is amiss, something wrong.
Yeah, but why lie though? When it's gonna come out eventually?
She was caught off guard. She
didn't know. She didn't think they know because
it would leak. So she never prepared for the questioning. She never prepared for the moment.
But it leaked from in the morning, right?
Yeah, but she never prepared for it. She still not prepared.
Heard it.
Yeah,
she didn't think the foreign press would have heard it that quickly.
And she accepted. It's not. Remember, she accepted.
Yeah, she had. Yeah, I mean, the interview was set up long before. So my thing is, did she not know that these guys would have done the homework or they have the ears to the floor, to the ground?
Yeah, that's a good point because maybe the interview was arranged long before, and she never know that this question would be a part of the interview. So she go in
because it's American. Yeah, these guys are American. They're, she probably would know that they would have caught her so quickly.
Yeah, she took it for granted that it would pop up here. So she never prepared herself how to really address it. And what she said, the media caused it. So it caused, because she says the media caused it, it caused people to dig up the letter more and to speak on the letter more and say it really exists. Somebody sent it on your behalf. And there's an added rumor that her husband, who is a coach, is a coach by Jago I, and also affiliated with Cameron Blazer, that's Bird Cameron Track Club, Cameron Blazer. He's affiliated with that.
And Cameron Blazer, who are they affiliated with?
No, I don't even know if they're a sponsor. I'm not sure. But I think he's going to be an independent coach. So the money that would come to her and split with our coach, to Stephen Francis as our coach, our husband will get that. So he's probably keeping the money in the family.
In the family.
One man even stretch it further. Our mother probably our mother, our manager. Keep the money even closer to the family.
So the coach I get that split, the manager get that split, the runner get that split.
Agent? Yes, I heard that the agent. We don't know. But guess what? I don't have a problem with that. Teacher and the prof fans, I don't have a problem with that. With
it doesn't matter to me at all.
Maximizing. It's business.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So you're saying that. So, are we finished with Elaine?
No, because the question is, well, we finish with Elaine in the sense that Elaine making a business move because the life of a track and field athlete is short. She's not going to stay on top forever. And if she wants to maximize that with Puma for the few years, no problem. However, don't create, an atmosphere that with an MVP or a Nike that has been good to you from before anybody knows it. She wasn't a junior star or a boys and girls. She wasn't a star. Nobody knew her. Stephen Francis made her. Nike helped Stephen Francis to make her. Nike paid Stephen Francis to find somebody like her and make somebody. So she had to show some gratitude.
And don't forget, Nike sponsored her, so she would have forget her 95.
Right? So if you're leaving, leave. But, we don't have to create nothing. We don't have to mention. So that's her. Next point. Sha'carri.
Well, I would really like to know what's left on her Nike contract.
I've never heard. I can't say not said, but I've never heard anybody address if she's breaching, if she's requesting from Nike to come out, get out of the contract. I've not heard anything to do with the contract itself. The current status of the contract. No.
I mean, Nike hasn't
said anything.
Said anything at all.
No.
Even when people are saying, "Hey, Sha'carri, what about Elaine?" Nike never said, "Okay, we're sorry, Elaine." But I wonder who paid for her private jet, though.
Could be the meet. Could be Nike. It's surely not MVP. But it could be the meet. It could be the meet organizer.
Could be the meet organizer. Could be Wanda. Diamond Wanda, whatever they call himself. It's possible.
Yeah. Them are the money.
They have the money. Or it could be Nike. I don't know.
Could be Nike. Could be Nike.
This Sha'carri thing, though.
So Nike asks Stephen Francis as their coach.
Is it official?
And this is, that one is official because, that one's so more.
It's not rude.
This one's so more official than Elaine leaving MVP and Nike. Trust me.
Okay.
But this is nothing new. MVP and racers has trained international at least before. I point out this to some track enthusiasts.
So which who? Name names.
The current fastest male that is trained in Jamaica from either all the clubs, MVP, racers, and the others. Fastest man that is trained in Jamaica from a Jamaican coach is not a Jamaican and does not represent Jamaica.
Who that?
Zanel Hughes.
Who?
Great Britain. Zanel Hughes.
He ran in the Olympics?
Yeah. But he false started.
Oh, that guy.
That guy. That British guy.
That British guy.
That in the quarterfinals. Tall guy.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man. KC, man. I think he come from one of them small islands. British Virgin Island or something like that.
Oh, so I know a lot of athletes from other islands attend our schools.
our schools. He was one of them. He won the 100 meter at the boys and girls. Right? So we know him. We know him very well. But
Okay,
he's a competitor.
right. He runs for
He
Great Britain.
competes. And he's the fastest Jamaica man that trained out of Jamaica. So it is nothing new. It's nothing new. You know, this British 400 meter runner, she's from Africa. Her parents are from Africa. She has this funny name. Funny to us English people. Not funny. She retired now.
Oh, sure, I know.
Yeah. Win a couple of gold medals for Great Britain. She was here too in Jamaica for a period of time. We have people from Nigeria. We had people from
It's Christine.
Ororugu.
Yeah,
Ororugu.
wait, I won't even try pronouncing her name.
Ororugu. No, that's
Ororugu or something like that. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. She trained here for a period of time. Right? And she was a champion. So she ran against our 400 meter runners, trained with our 400 and go on the international stage and beat them.
And you're saying we have had other nationalities, Nigerian, you said?
Yeah, I think we had tried to have a program and some Kenyans. There's some exchange program. We were starting some exchange. Teach them how to sprint and them teach how to do long distance and exchanging the expertise and stuff like that. So it's a business. Fans are looking at track and field differently than what track and field is.
Currently is.
Francis is a businessman that is careered in track and field.
It's a business.
He coaches people. He doesn't coach Jamaicans. He coaches athletes. Whosoever may come.
But would Sha'carri be the first American, whether of Jamaica descendant or not, to train in Jamaica? Has there been any U.S. athlete with Jamaican background training in Jamaica? Or would she be the first?
I can't say definitely. She's the first that comes to mind. Right? However, the same principle that governs any other country. That's the government US too. Right? MVP, not MVP. Racers has this guy with Bolt, Johan Blake, and this he comes from Antigua. You look up Antigua sprinter, 100-meter sprinter. I know he's a semi-finalist a couple times. I can't remember if he ever made a finals. But the third fastest man at the races for many years was not a Jamaican.
I mean, we have Brianna, who's being coached by Otto Borden
In America.
And we have so many other athletes.
Johan Blake.
Huh?
Jamaica's Johan Blake.
Right.
Jamaica only finalist. He reached finals? Did he?
The 100?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did.
I'm trying to remember. He didn't run it, he pulled out of the 2. Maybe not, Maybe not. But he was Jamaica's most prospect in the Olympics to reach the finals. He's a Adidas athlete. And Adidas is located in the US.
Huh?
Adidas. Johan Blake is an Adidas athlete, and he based in the US. Johan Blake does not train, no longer train. You never know, say Johan Blake no the racers again.
No, I am.
Yeah, man. Because of Coach Milzanga about him business long time, man. And the worst thing, him leave after about retire. It don't make no sense. You're gonna be the man now. You want the number one spot when he was a bigger man than you. The bigger man than you leave. And your cost leave and cost say it was in the shadow of both. You can't be in the shadow of both. Anybody is gonna be, you're the number 2, you're the second fastest man at 100, and you're the second fastest man at 200. You understand?
Yeah.
And you're still complaining.
Yeah, he didn't make it to the finals.
No. Yeah. Can't remember him complaining that he couldn't find a power. Just couldn't find a power. So I'm restaurant, so I'm carrying the 4x1.
So you're saying that Adidas, well, I guess USA is closer than Germany.
Is USM trained?
And we have dozens of athletes who train in the US.
So when Merlin at used to train in the US should have said the same thing, right?
I guess.
When all of them.
I mean, why? I mean,
we shouldn't go on the collegiate system and we shouldn't go on scholarships and them stuff there. No.
I guess not.
You can't be a hypocrite to the point. Then somebody said to me, say, I choose your face the man where I mean. I say, why you say that? Say you don't like she.
Yeah.
But don't say MVP
a sellout.
Sellout because I'm a tech champion. No. You can't sell out when you do your business.
It's a business.
And we're talking about Elaine leave. Come on. I don't know which come first, if Elaine leave first or Sha'carri come first. Right? I don't really sure. You know.
Well, we're about Elaine saga first.
Yeah. So
that was in advance.
I remember Shelley is no longer there. And he don't have Sherika Jackson either. So if Elaine leave, who would be his star?
Right. I need a replacement.
He need a replacement.
Yeah, replacement.
So
I mean, I personally am intrigued by this. I'm curious to see what he can do with her.
You're curious, but you're not afraid. That curiosity.
I am a little afraid. I'm a little afraid.
I'm a lot afraid because she has natural talent.
She has natural talent, and he has a track record.
He can spot the flaw, he can tweak it, he can do a lot of things.
He has a track record.
He know about mechanics. Mechanics.
Because when Shelly was with him, she won back-to-back. She was on the top of her.
So now the new 21-year-old with 2 Olympics in front of her, she's gonna be the new back-to-back. Sha'carri Richardson.
And man, Shelly, then Elaine, no Sha'carri.
Hey, Jamaican would have dead, you know.
Can you imagine that? Jamaican coach Sha'carri Richardson.
You know what is
Olympic champion.
You know what is one of the call now for Brianna Williams to leave Otto. Otto peak. Him say Otto peak already. Otto done. Yeah. She needs to come MVP now to the next.
The Nike connection is there.
She live abroad. Her mother live abroad. Although her mother is a Jamaican, her mother live abroad, so.
Yeah, but where she live? Florida, right? It's not too far, man.
But it's not too far, but when she train at night time, where she going home? So, not Florida.
No, Jamaica.
Yeah. And I don't know if she have the structure out here for a mother to feel comfortable.
No, that you are correct, you know.
She's just 18, you know. So,
Oh, she young.
mother probably not ready for, you know?
That I wrote.
Yeah. But guess what? We have the Clayton twins. One of the Clayton one, they
From the junior?
the World Junior. And so we have people that come. But Francis don't like star, you know. And she has star already. Because she win champs. And she win World Junior. And she done reach class 1 yet, you know. She class 2. And win World Junior.
Remember, you know, he said it, you know. He said it. He alluded to that fact. So once you get a name, people in their ears.
You attract people that get in your head.
Yeah.
And you become hard to manage, hard to coach.
That is true.
Because for your coach to be successful with you, you need to listen to one voice.
Mm-hmm.
And your coach's voice.
Yeah,
you know. And Elaine as a husband that think you can say, Elaine, right on the program, when do next?
Yeah.
And why do next? And when do next? And just repeat it. And that's a coaching go. Because as her body change and she age, they need other things. So there's a lot of things where her husband and she don't know about herself.
Mm-hmm. Another experience.
But another thing said, Shellyan left and Shellyan went faster than when she was there. So Shellyan could be that person Elaine looked on and said, there's another girl that is higher than MVP that is out there.
Yeah, but
Shelly find it.
All right. Let's go back to Shelly. Shelly left MVP when? The first time Shelly left, because she left MVP twice, right? The first time Shelly left MVP was when, if you recall.
Right after Olympics. That
Which
would
one?
be 2012.
12, right. And
she came back. She spent about 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
I'll come back. Ran the Olympics, right?
No, she'd run the Olympics first. After.
I mean, Brazil Olympics, right?
No, she run
Rio.
18. She came
Rio.
on third. She came third.
Mm-hmm.
She had a toe. Or was that one? It was that one, not the 12. Yeah, the 18. The one that
Rio?
that won first. Elaine won the 18, right?
Yeah.
That was first. That was the one that she left after that one, right? Because
she came back.
Injured toe that obstruct her progress in preparation for the Olympics.
Right, so she was injured.
She was injured late, come third. She was upset because she never think that they pay enough attention because Elaine was there. Because Elaine was there. I said, we have a winner still. So
she not feel the love.
Yeah. If she was the only one, they would have patched her up, fix her up for win. But Elaine was there, we could have taken the win also. So it never happened. And she felt that as a double before that.
Right.
And this would be a triple. It would be first too, because no woman has tripled. Them never really pay her enough attention. She started to feel less than a star. She left. She had him iron it out after about 3-4 months and she came back. And then she leave again last year, summer.
Right. So I'm looking at her achievements after she left. Has she done better?
She run faster, but she get a silver. But she has run faster in terms of 10.60. Her previous fastest was 10.71. So she has never run 10.6 and she run it twice. She run 10.63, 10.60 since leaving.
but it didn't result in
A
goal.
goal? No,
Okay.
no. But if it wasn't for Elaine, she would have. She would have. Because
Well, listen,
Elaine ran.
listen. Let's see how this Elaine thing pans out with MVP, Nike, and then this Sha'carri thing.
But the fans
Yeah,
them need to pack up. The fans them need to just put them head wet there for there and say, a business. Allow the man, make the man make money. If him don't take Sha'carri, we not gonna pay him.
But I wonder how receptive
The club,
she Sha'carri is coming to Jamaica.
have you seen a video of her and her spouse?
Oh.
A female Jamaican?
Why the airport? Because she's gay?
That's what that video suggested. Because she said, the conversation that was,
I haven't seen it.
I'm never going to find the video. The video is suggesting that they're together. And the video is suggesting that she's a female. I mean, hear the accent, she's a Jamaican. So she put it out there. She put it out there, the Jamaican part of it. That her spouse is Jamaican, so she can't have nothing bad about Jamaica.
Bad about Jamaica. After she talk all that shit about Jamaica.
Yeah. So that's what the reason why it went out there. But in going out there, we start to Holland. What's the one that? that she never put it out there for that.
No, she put out say, listen, despite what's been going on, I love Jamaica.
Yeah. We love Jamaica.
Love Jamaica.
She has been here. She has been here.
Yeah, I think I read somewhere that she has been here.
The two of them come here. She and her spouse come here. Our partner, what they want to call them, one of them. Yeah, they've been here.
Okay, so
So
she'll be fine coming then. Yeah.
she's gonna have a hard time at the club. She's gonna feel lonely. Can't tell you that.
You might forgive her. I mean, we're not a very forgiving.
So Shelly and Elaine look cool. No cool yet.
No man, I'm not gonna forgive her. Hey, Jamaica love her then.
That I want for another them don't love. If there's one for another world where them don't love, they don't love Sha'carri. I know. Let me tell you, we love foreigner.
Hey.
Let me tell you, there are two foreigners that Jamaica fall in love with, Americans, Sha'carri. Alison Felix, feel the love when she there at Jamaica. She talk about.
Gosh, real.
And the Jetta, Kamalita Jetta, love Jamaica. Kamalita Jetta will come on our championship for free. Come run.
Okay. Eh?
Yeah, man. She feel what the reception was coming that get. She don't get it at US.
Okay.
But we appreciate Sha'carri different from US, you know.
Yeah.
Different level. Right? Kamalita Jetta, Alex Felix. Some man now feel love. We are talking about Bailey. You remember the star brown guy where they run 100 and he run the boat, the last against Bolt? Him them not try to create Tim Tall for beat Bolt.
And run for the US?
Yeah. We know him a Bailey, but we can't remember him first name.
Mm-hmm.
He win at Jamaica already, our championship.
And boo him.
And do this.
Oh yeah, I say.
It done. Right him off.
What?
The motor boo him get.
Oh.
And when we are boo now, we boo our Buna American Buna, our Buna Nasted.
Boo with cuss in the night. Boo, pussy what? Boo! Boo, batty boy! Boo!
And he came here after this, and him still. There's another one. Justin Gatlin.
Gatlin boy. Well, him, definitely not.
We will never love him.
Mm-mm.
In chat bowl last Olympic, the third one. In chat bolt and in chat bolt and in Guan Ario. Guan and in Guan. Come around fast all year, you know.
Yeah, because in the blitz.
And in chat.
And it never win. Damn, it never win a damn league or something. Maybe both.
Yeah, man. That time both back the mash up and both that try fix it back in back. Yeah, man. Jamaica remember the chat, man.
Yeah, man.
I remember the jobs, the two ban. You know, it's the only until we get banned twice and still run. Gatlin is the only double suspended 2 years and 4 years and still come back. Because them normally write them off.
And he run again. He run again this year?
Yeah, in court. Everybody else does well them.
Or the court arbitration?
2 strike you're out, you get 2 year and 4 year instead.
Yeah, some people just move on. Shame. Not Gatlin. Gatlin want a goal, man.
Gatlin fight to come back, and he did. You know? So, we don't like Gatlin. Just like how we grow to hate Carl Lewis. Chat too much goals, man. Him a wait. Carl Lewis a wait for goal to get the field. How can you wait for a man to fail a drug test?
Such a hater, man.
If it happened, it's happened.
Such
But
a hater.
You know, say it's round the corner. It was round the corner. You just wait. It's round the corner.
Hater. Ball decimate him when in there.
And him failed drug test already. And Carl Lewis like never feel a drug test yet, and he failed a drug test already. From local, from US side. So. But I'm looking forward to see how she fit in and how the reception and how she being here utilize her true potential and what would Sha'carri Richardson look like. The maturity and the speed. Is Sha'carri Richardson gonna be the first woman to run? Is she gonna reach Flojo record before Elaine? It's gonna be a big matchup, you know. Gonna be good. And it's good for the sport. It's good for the sport. It's just not good for Jamaica, but it's good for the sport. So we can have to separate Jamaica from the sport. You know, it's good for the sport if Shelly Wallan, Elaine still a try, Shelly still a push Elaine, and then here comes Sha'carri Richardson with the biggest coach. Blast past the two of them.
But what about Sharika?
Sharika is not a natural sprinter. Our farm.
So you don't think our time will improve?
It will improve because she'll continue to work. But may I look on her as something missing. Sharika, something that is missing is Stephen Francis.
Yeah, can I brother eat that?
Me not really, I go so far, you know, brother.
Come on, man, he's an idiot, man. That instructions in 200?
Yeah. No, I think she probably gets good instructions and interpret it and execute it poorly. Hold on there, that type of instructor is not for that novice.
You have to know that. That's what I'm about to say.
You have to know your athlete.
And the thing is, she and Elaine apparently had the same instruction, but Elaine is faster, more experienced.
I just experience. So she wasn't experienced enough for that. She should have just do what Shelley do. Just win the race.
Just win the race.
But conserving, want to win using minimum energy. That was a game. So yes, teacher and preference. We have come to the end of another episode. You know, another intriguing one. Another one to follow, you know, as the Sha'carri season goes along. So at the end of each program, I always ask a simple request of our viewers and subscribers. Continue to watch, continue to share. But for those who have not subscribed yet, if the subscription words are still in red, you have not done your good deeds as yet. Just hit it now and be a confirmed member of the Teach and the Prof family.
Remember, like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Yep.
All right.
So until next time, another program. This is Teach, and that is Prof saying out. Until we see you again.
All right. Well, good. All right. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share our videos. And don't forget to comment.
And hit that notification bell.
This has been another episode of Teach and the Prof.